quite a rather unique entry in the console, Gumshoe. Well, when it comes to most games that are platformers, how do you get the character to jump? You press the A button, you perhaps use some sort of hook to manipulate the environment, you don't. And then there is Gumshoe, which it's a light gun game, where the basic idea is you have to protect our main character from various hazards such as thrown bottles, mob members, mutant armadillos, and other such weird obstacles and whatnot, as well as shoot him to be able to get him to jump over obstacles. This is a game that it's going to be difficult, as if it were to be emulated, how in the world are you going to get the input of the light gun on there? Unless you get some sort of crosshair and you use the mouse to click on the shots. That's going to be one that unfortunately will be lost to the console, I think. I'm going to see how far I can get in this. This is another one of those games that I haven't played in a while, and when I did, instead of the light gun, I had a light rifle. In another life, if I was any good at math, I probably could have been an engineer. Let's jump into this. Apologies for all the clicking. Sometimes the vacuum tubes need to warm up a little bit in this TV. So, this is Gumshoe. Probably the first thing to note right away is that there is going to be a lot of flashing lights in this game. So if you have a history of epilepsy or seizures, I highly recommend that you wait for another video, because this may be problematic. I remember the last time I played this game, it was with a heavily modified silver Zapper, which I then turned into a rifle. This time I'm going to go for the orange one, and it's just going to be the base gun. So, the clicking stopped, so I guess that is my cue to be able to get started. Let's see, you probably just have to shoot the screen. I've got your daughter. Bring me the 5 Black Panther diamonds to me within 24 hours, or else come alone. Don't call me, I'll call you. King Dom. Press start button or pull trigger. I'm gonna press the start button. Okay. Well, see how I can do with this. It's been a long time. Is this working right? Maybe it's because I'm using a different type of TV. Let me just see if I can get him to jump. Well, that's interesting. Try a different TV, perhaps. Okay. So it must just be the type of TV then. I was able to get him to jump, so I don't know what's happening. Perhaps I should go to the silver gun. Maybe I'm supposed to be putting this in the first port. Let me switch on. Okay, so I got it plugged in the first port now. And it's not seeing anything, okay. So it does have to be plugged into the second. Let me see if the old reliable silver one will do it. It could be possible that maybe the TV I'm using isn't functioning too well. It's a little all over the place. this is the controller. Okay. Maybe let me try to turn up that contrast a little bit. Turn down the brightness. Or maybe turn up the brightness. Well, see what I can do. Okay, there we go. What is going on? Fire! Well, this is strange. Get the balloons! Come on! I got all these knobs for adjustment. I figure one of them better do it quite right. Turn up the contrast. No. Maybe it'd make more sense if I switch TVs. Now it's not working at all. Okay. How about I just try something really crazy? Gonna make this a bit of like an exercise routine almost. I'm just gonna try and just shoot the TV that I am recording. So if you see my face and the gun pointed at it, don't freak out. Actually, I'll use the chair for this. Okay, well this is working alright. I don't really know what's going on, quite frankly. I don't remember having this difficult of a time the last time I played this. Maybe I'm getting into a rhythm. Might almost be easier to play this game with an eye patch or something, because keeping one eye closed all the time is going to be difficult, and I am not nearly skilled enough to do, I think, what they call point shooting, where you do it with like both eyes wide open. Ooh. I'm doing it. Come on! Oh, I really needed that. Thankfully, you don't have to click the trigger all the way. Give me the potion! Trying to switch back and forth between which eye needs to be opened, so that's where I get the occasional hang-up. I guess I'm right-eye dominant. I know there's a test for it, but I've never been successful at doing it quite right. Nope! Well, let's keep going. I think I had it that time. Hopefully I'm not going to go cross-eyed trying to keep both eyes open at the same time. get the idea it's probably more for a challenge, but if the guy wants these diamonds so bad, he probably shouldn't be chucking all these bottles as well as trying to send hitmen after this guy. Nope. I at least want to see if I can get to the end of this first level, because it's really fun showing the bosses of this game, because you wouldn't think that there are bosses. Perhaps if I lean it up against the chair, maybe easier. Thankfully your head doesn't hit the screen so easily. Come on! Yeah! And then if you get 5 of those, you get so the pink makes it so you get an extra hit point. If you get 5 of those potions in a row, then you're able to take 5 hits, if I remember correctly. Getting some like flashbacks when I was using the power glove. This is really hurting my wrists. Oh, there are falling rocks. I was hoping I would have some post-hit invulnerability there. I'm not finished! Not finished! Just for fun, I'm going to try this with my left hand. I'm right-handed, but I'm training myself to try to be a bit more ambidextrous. Probably better do the left eye, too. This is going by a lot better than I anticipated. Doing this with my non-dominant hand and non-dominant eye. Maybe I'm left-handed and left-eyed after all, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting used to this. Whew. Come on, give me the chicken. There we go. Alright, here we go. Falling rocks. Or maybe not. Basically just shoot above the guy's head and you get better luck than anything else. No! Not bad for my first life. I'm going back into the desert again. There we go. Ah, back to solid ground again. I think the first diamond is coming up. Yep, that's what the musical change is saying. Alright, here comes the boss, I think. Nope, too much. The boss is right around the corner. I want to show this. Nope. Here comes the boss. Got him. Am I gonna get past the first level? But the end was right there, dang it. Right there. I'm going to try just one more time. Want to beat my high score after all. I do remember making it to the end of this game. There's 6 levels. What a unique premise, really. Missed. I guess there's multiple cars. Now, if you take just the right path, you can actually avoid the whole desert section and just jump right to the diamond. But then again, I don't really remember such things, like how you're able to do that and whatnot. Watch for the birdie! Yeah! No! Come on, just one more, I think. Dang. If only they could have had different colors to basically say, hey, you know, we could get 3 hits instead of like either 2 or 5. Get down! Woo! Just a little further. Can I get another potion? That would be very nice. Guess not. Just have him jump for me. Can't tell if that was the bottle or the death block. I got the first diamond. Oh! You know, somehow I just knew that was going to happen. Well, this is probably my last life, so I'll just call it here if I can't get any further. Oh, it's too far away. Well, I didn't show as much as I wanted to, but at least I was able to show the first boss and almost the endings, so I think I'll just call it there. Until next time, keep having fun. Well, if nothing else, at least this demo screen could show you what the last level looks like. The crazy thing is, you have to make it to a phone booth, and then once you do, your character, which I'm just going to say Gumshoe, is equipped with a machine gun. And towards the end, the final boss, you basically just have to keep shooting at him so he can dodge the projectiles. But along the way, you have to try to make sure that Gumshoe shots, which will just kind of keep shooting at regular intervals, hit that final boss. Annoying that I couldn't show it to you, but hey, at least I was able to show you this game, which, well, I do remember hearing there were talks about trying to convert the Zapper to work with flat screen technology, but I'm not really sure if such a thing ever went through. I certainly hope it does, because otherwise games like this just won't really exist anymore. Although I think you could probably do it with like a mouse and clicker and say you were able to get like a little crosshair and whatnot. But anyway, Gumshoe, very interesting game from the Black Box series of NES games. Until next time, keep having fun.